Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is August 5th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is dropping quite fast today. So we are down $61.39. That's a 6.63 drop compared to NASDAQ, which was a drop of less than 1%. We closed at 864.51. Post-market, we are just up by 29 cents. What did happen? Yesterday, Elon did mention that he thought we were going to go into a small recession, 18 months recession, but this is just a speculation on his part. And I guess this is what scared the market. I don't know exactly. To really know why people are selling, we would need to send a survey to everybody that has sold and ask them why, and then cross-reference that and try to understand what happened. We can only speculate that maybe this is because of what Elon said. This is why on this channel, we don't lose time with speculation as to why things are happening. What we are noticing are changes in patterns and we act on them. That's it. Right now we have big red candle. We had gone super steep in this third channel. The first channel is here, the second one is here, and the third one is right here. The third channel was extremely steep, and now we came outside of it. And now we are bouncing. Look at how perfect this is. We are bouncing on this first channel support. And we are still outside of this first channel right here. And we are still inside of the second channel, but we came outside of the third channel. Let's go see what happened here on the 1 hour chart. We opened below 912. And then the first hour was undecided. It was undecided. And myself, I owned 100 shares of Tesla. And when I saw this during the first hour of the day, I just wanted to protect my stock. So I protected my stock by buying a put with a strike price of 900. The stock price was at 900 at that point. So I was approximately here. And I just took that as a protection and then decided to see what was going to happen. Then Tesla started to drop quite significantly on the second hour. And I had decided that I would keep my Tesla stock until we break this 885 support right here, because it would have made sense that we could have gone into a congestion zone. So keeping the stock over 885 would still have been an idea, having made a little bit of money with the put if I would sell it. So then what happened on the second hour is that we broke through this. So I sold my shares. I am just telling you what I did. I'm not telling you that you should do that or that you should have done that. We all have our own strategies when it comes to the stock market. So I personally sold my shares and still have my put. And it seems like for today, at least, this was a pretty good decision. So I sold my shares, I think, at 884, and that the stock continued to drop. Now we seem to be bouncing on this support right here. We are bouncing here today. It's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen next week. If we start to go back up next week, then I might consider buying the shares back and maybe selling the put a little bit. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do because I don't know what the stock is going to do. And if the stock continues to go down, I still have the put and I will make a lot more money. And then I'm going to buy back the stock at some point. Basically, on the 1 hour chart, we have lost stochastic over 60. We have lost stochastic over 60 on the first hour. Basically, this is what I have in mind. Stochastic over 60, I'm in. Stochastic below 60, I'm out, except when we have some support and resistance, then, and this is an exception, this is a veto for me. Since I was considering 885 as a good support, once we broke through that support without stochastic, I just wanted to pocket the money I had made and let the put run its course. So stochastic on this 1 hour chart is at 9, super, super low. We could be bouncing on this, or we could be bouncing on the second channel support. So this is something that I am going to have to take a look at on Monday or Tuesday. So when stochastic is going to climb back up, and also when the stock is going to cross back the 21-day moving average, then I'll start thinking about selling the put and maybe buying back the shares. If we go back on the daily chart, we still have a great stochastic. I've been playing this very tightly here because we have been going very high and very fast. I thought that the move down could be quite significant as it has been today, and maybe it's going to continue. But if you are a more long-term investor, good at 71. Nothing to fear here yet. And all of the indicators are still very good. We have RSI that came back into the bullish position and is not overbought anymore. And the amount is still super great. I don't want to scare you. I just did a play to pocket some money on the upside that I had and also make a little bit of money on the downside. Let's look at the VIX a little bit. So VIX was up during the beginning of the day. If we go on the 1 hour chart, so the first candle of the day was right here. So high VIX, but then it came back down, bounced a little bit, and then kept going down. So basically Tesla is not behaving like the rest of the market with a -6%. If we look at the indices, the Dow Jones is having an okay day, just a sideways day. S&P 500, sideways day also. NASDAQ pulling back a little bit, but still outside of this resistance. I should be putting this as a support because we are outside of it. And NASDAQ 100 is caving into this resistance. The two NASDAQ indices are not looking as good as the S&P and Dow Jones. But in terms of the indicators, got 95, super, super strong. And also NASDAQ 100 at 93. Nothing to fear yet. It's just Tesla that's misbehaving compared to the market. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk on Monday, unless you are a member, in which case we are going to talk on Sunday, looking at the weekly chart for Tesla and Palantir and also the indices. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.